Alright, guys. It took enough time, it took enough work, it took a little bit of reading, but we... if anyone actually played this game before and they saw this happen, I'm so sorry that... we literally did not see that happen at all. There was just a little pipe we had to drop down onto. And now we can continue forward with our adventures of this mediocre gameplay. Michael, what do you got to say for yourself?
That.
I knew I could always count on you for great content.
That's what I would say if the aliens come down. Hello. What do you have to say for yourself? Why do you matter as a species? My God, this man's a genius.
Oh my God.
He knows the ancient secrets.
Quickly, take him far away from this planet. Give him superpowers. The greatest ones you have.
Give him many women, many powers. Red Lobster biscuits.
Think we have those? We'll get them, damn it! Listen to this man, he's a genius!
Write down the next thing he says.
My God, he's scanning, quickly!
I think that was more some Morse code or something. It's obviously some weird ancient language he speaks.
I think I heard him say something about the great old ones. Write it down.
Decrypt it.
What was I going to say earlier? Oh, yeah. So if you know what I find super funny about, like, wish fulfillment and things like that, is I remember talking to people like, oh, I wish I could have, like, super speed, or I wish I could have, like, flight or anything like that. And I'm like, that'd be a terrible idea. Because if you just wish for one specific...
Your back would break if you go to a certain speed. You go... Ugh! Your body wouldn't be built for it.
Yeah, no, a rock would kick up, and you would just get absolutely decimated.
Yeah.
Or...
So you'd have to dress the wish with something else.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like super speed, and I'd like to have a body that would be built for having that speed. Even then, it could be effed.
Yeah.
Because then, if you do that, then you'd be like, okay, bro, get ready for this.
Yeah.
Your legs
later,
invert.
dude.
Your legs invert, like in a weird way. You don't even look human anymore because you're built for the speed now. You know?
Yeah.
Like physiologically, in order to grant this wish, you'd have to be built differently, like some sort of weird alien thing that...
Yeah, like Flash has to have some sort of, like, a protection shield, or if you fly, you have to be able to fly and, like, at the same time be able to handle all of these weird, like you have to be able to be okay to be going up into an environment and, like, live. That's insane.
So I guess a good way to say it to this Wishmaster would be, I'd like the ability super speed, but I would like to magically have it. Therefore, realistic things would not inhibit my way of doing super speed. Like,
Yeah,
I'd have a magic bubble around me that the real stuff like gravity and things, the rules of the universe do not apply on me.
You'd have to say something like, I wish I had the power of this person. Like, that'd be the only way you could really do it, because at that point...
But what about if they don't even have it all explained? Because you're relying on some other human's interpretation artistically.
Because then at that point you'd be able to... The way my thought process would be is that if you are able to do everything that person is able to do, then you are able to kind of work around the fact and say, oh, well, he could do it in the comic book, so I should be able to do that in person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but without literally saying, I don't want the rules of my reality to burden my function of this power that I'm wishing for. You could say that, being like, I want all the powers that Flash has.
Yeah, I guess I
But
would
then
say
you'd
this isn't the I guess in my mind, I'm not thinking of this as a monkey paw wish or a
Jinn.
Jinn. Like, this is a straight up, like, wish. The guy's got your intentions at heart, so when he's, like, making your power, he's gonna, like, okay, well, the guy's superpower in this comic book allows him to do all these things.
Well, in that case, I don't think you have to, like, worry about how you wish for it then. Because then if this wish man's got your back, he's not just going to give you the wish and be like, or give you the super speed and not just, by the way, you're going to get fucked. I would say that
he'd be like specific though. So you would have to be specific in your own way as well. Right? Does that make sense what I'm saying?
I guess it's kind of monkey polish then at that point.
Yeah, well, I would say it's not 100% monkey polish, but not like full blown. Like, you got to be like specific. And I say, like, if you like, hey, I wish I could do everything. Oh my. God!
This guy's got purple face now.
This is ridiculous.
Hurt by the
If I'm like,
pound.
hey, I want to be able to do everything that the Flash could do in the Flash comic books. Oh, well, he actually died reasonably well.
Was this one that we took care of that we thought we killed, but we didn't? We just walked away or something?
Does that sound like us?
Yes.
Probably then. All right, so
We were already here.
And guess what? We actually were. Yeah, no. This we were. I was trying to find our way back to this. Turns out we actually just didn't turn and go the right way the first time we were here. Because in the last episode we tried to get there, but we just fucked up.
Oh, gotcha. Sounds about right. Heisenberg's key.
Okay, so that's the key, and then we got the ball mode.
I wonder.
Mode?
I bet it's gonna be Mother Miranda's key that opens up that little lockbox next to the little like Mother Mary mural. Mother Mary mural.
That seems like a. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, would we even be able to do anything with it? Because it's like at the end of the game, so it's not like we could.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's not like
Maybe-
we could do anything with it.
Maybe it's not really item thing. It's more like a story thing.
Oh,
Like it's
yeah.
the rest of our daughter or
Rose's key.
I don't know.
Then
Maybe.
this
What about if
way.
we've been so resilient and strong because we've literally had our daughter with us, and she is
we got a
emanating this power?
We got a finger on us.
What?
we got our daughter's finger on us. Oh shit! We didn't get all of her.
Damn.
No wonder he's so strong. How did we not guess it when he fell 700 meters and still lived?
It's like the Hercules thing where they try to steal all of his power, but there's one last drop of that degodding poison
Yeah.
that didn't get affected, so he retained some of his godlike power.
That is such a funny thing because that is just like something that would be in like mythology where it's like, oh well, there only one drop didn't get him, so it doesn't count.
That's why you gotta make sure you give him all the poison.
Kind of like how like Achilles, he was dipped in the he was dipped in that water. So, but like at the same time, it's like, oh well, didn't get his ankles. I guess it doesn't count now.
Aw, man. Look at these miraculous stories. Just the greatest of odds.
All right, here we go.
Situations.
And this should take us. My controller's vibrating. Why is it
Because
vibrating?
something's about to happen.
My name is Mega Machine
I kind
Man.
of want to kill him.
Well, I think the door's open, right? Behind you? You can
Yeah.
just walk back. It's kind of funny to think, because it's like, this whole time you've been collecting scraps from these people. It's funny to think that now you're versing like mega scrap people, and you're just getting more
Yeah.
scraps.
He's like, I am the Squapinator.
Yeah. I'm frozen. Why do they get frozen like that? It's weird.
Well, they're like robots.
I guess, like, their machines aren't operating, so they're frozen. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I'm into it. Perfect mechanical heart.
So I was
I think that's like a mini. I would almost consider those like mini bosses. You know, that's like
kind of.
like I might not have ever came back here to fight that dude. That's like an event type of
special
thing.
little thing.
I like that. That's
Little-
kind of
little
cool.
drop. I'd say they're even like smaller than mini bosses. They're like
No, I
third.
guess not. They knew I was coming back.
Oh man. I know what I'm gonna be when I go to next year's Comic-Con. Give me Scrap Boy.
Who are you? Scrap man.
Scrap Man, come and get me.
All right. I'm gonna just toss this sucker at him.
It would be cool to go as Ethan and just like have your hands bandaged, like it looks like you're missing some hands
Oh
or
my
fingers.
God, get me the frick out of here. Of course.
Oh.
It's a good thing I got fast feet. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ankles broke the ankles.
Huh? Oh, right, left, right.
Yeah. Don't. Oh, I thought you were gonna miss that. Whoa, that was nice. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. You freeze them up and then you hit their organ right there. You're out of time and bullets.
Okay, so why isn't this like locked into my thing?
What do you mean?
Give me, yeah, I don't want the freaking knife.
but the knife can save you.
The knife can save these nuts. They'll die.
You gotta turn around sometimes. Go on the elevator and wait there. There you go. Now he's all glitched out. He's like a Bloodborne enemy. He got past his radius. Now he's just walking back.
Perfect.
Alright, he's done. You have to hit him in his special spot. I wouldn't waste my bullets on it.
I don't think you have to, actually.
Well, you don't have to, but it's like we're wasting ammunition.
I want this item here.
I know what I want, and I want his crystal booty. Alright, now you gotta make sure you get him in the... Where is it? Oh, man. There you go. Ooh. Super critical!
Dude.
That's cool.
That worked out very, very well for me. I feel good about that. I feel there's something magical in the air when I did that, you know?
Mm-hmm. So you go as Ethan in Comic-Con. You have a bandaged up 2 fingers, and you just have this little...
Penis is out.
No. You got this liquid, and you just, like, put it on yourself sometimes. It's like...
You'd be like, is that alcohol? No.
No, man.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I wonder if I could do...
Have a wonderful adventure.
Take me up to the top. Whatever.
I was also thinking of this idea, guys. It would be cool. I don't know if we do.
I don't think you've seen me do this before, have you?
What?
The old ball drop thing.
I don't know.
This is a little thing to get some good old... Oh, God, not the photo. Of course I can't use the photo. Oh, wow, Alex.
Did it again?
All right, here we go.
Let's save that thought, guys. Just a second.
Turn around every now and then I get a little bit lonely.
I've seen you do this once, but not this, with this machine.
All right, here we go.
Wow, it's kind of like the rotating puzzles in RE 7. Oh, 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 wrong way.
But I can't really see where I'm supposed to get it to drop. Is my issue.
You have to have it come around and have it land in the bus when it comes back.
I think I gotta get the land right there. There's a little. See that?
What?
There's a pathway on the other side of that thing out of view, so like I can't see it. See that thing that's on the right there? That
Oh,
wraps
yeah,
all the
gotcha,
way
gotcha,
around,
gotcha.
I think.
So yeah, it just gets right there in that one thing, right there. You just let go right now.
See, it's hard to, it's a little hard to get that thing to kind of hang out there. Because it was kind of like about to fall off. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Or was I insane, Michael?
Well, you know, I'm not saying you're bad at this, but I feel like...
Yeah, he's like, just feel like I could do better.
There you go. Oh, looks like there's some...
That's some cockamamie.
a lack of barriers on the back, so you got to tilt it down that way.
Yeah, that's honestly, that's cheap. They did me dirty. They did me dirty.
They did you a little bit dirty. Anyway, does it give me time to talk?
Yeah, come on, talk a little bit.
So we're not gonna do that for this channel, but we do play D&D, and I'd love to eventually get a group to, like, you know, record D&D and make it like a thing. But because we do it every Sunday anyways, we might as well do something with it, more than we already do, obviously.
Right.
Even if we didn't do it, I'd still continue to play D&D every Sunday. But I thought about this idea for a campaign where you just oh, look at you change directions. You might have to do it for this one. Where you tell the players it's going to be like literally a comedy campaign.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be I mean, there's going to be serious things, but it's going to be directed towards you're supposed to just make
Be funny.
the funniest character or whatever. We're here to legitimately just have fun, and it's going to be a quirky world, and the goal is to just basically be ridiculous.
I would actually like it if we just did that in our campaign already.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because we kind of sometimes already try to be funny a lot. So if it's already established that, hey, this is just going to be a funny, weird campaign, we're just going to have the most fun as possible.
Yeah, like, I think that the hard part is that sometimes, you know, we try and be funny, but, like, I think people would be more responsible, like, hey, man, don't be afraid to make jokes. But then there's you know, not everyone's a funny person, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, we just don't want it to drop right there.
I see.
Yeah. There you go. We're in business. Okay, can't do it yet. Yep. All right, now we go. Uh-oh. Gotta wait it out. I don't know if that's... Oh, my God.
That was lucky.
Okay, what now?
I think if my
Must be a door
my
on the
ball
other side.
might fuck.
My ball might oh, that's what it does.
Like, okay, dude. Like the you know, the other ones I would say the other ones I've done up until now weren't like really like that hard. Like they were difficult in the sense that like you didn't really know 100% of what you're aiming for.
Oh, this is end game puzzle, man. This is...
But like there's sections that like they don't even tell you what you're out to look for.
Well, yeah, but this is just an actual like mechanically good little version of this puzzle that they've created.
I would argue no. If there's ever a point in a puzzle where like you just moving immediately fucks you up and you're just at the restart from the beginning and there's no symbol or notice of what to do after that, especially in this type of puzzle. It'd be one thing if it's like a puzzle where like you gotta put pieces together, but this is literally you're supposed to know what your next pathway onto the track is.
Yeah, and you can do that by like switching your stuff around.
But like
right?
I would never have known that there was a hole in the bottom of that cart, no matter how much I switched that thing at an angle.
I guess that's a trial and error kind of thing right there. That's
Yeah.
it's a thing that's just like I guess, unless you get lucky, supposed to fail. Actually, you could tell kind of right there by looking at it, but yeah. But it's kind of like that stuff that they used in the RE7 where it's like you have to move but you got to move the piece like in a weird way, like control it. They've always done that, like items.
I would say that item, but that's more forgiving. Because
I'm not talking about the fairness of this puzzle anymore. I'm just talking about how they've used this kind of like they've always used this like center of gravity thing where you could rotate an item to look at it at different angles, and now they're using it for this kind of puzzle.
Yeah, I would say that's just gaming, you know.
Yeah, this is their style.
Okay, if I don't get it on this time, we're just gonna end the episode. So, hopefully.
Well, a lot of pressure here, Alex. All right, looks like we're having a new episode.
One more time.
Look at this guy. Look at this man. He doesn't know. Give up is not in his dictionary.
Well, if I do that, because I'm gonna do it off camera if I can't do it now, because I'm not gonna waste the viewers' times of me doing this.
Oh, I can not waste their time by doing this. Oh yeah, this is my singing voice.
Yanni?
Would you watch the Let's Play? They didn't. They had camera. They had our
Hardcore
setup.
no. Hardcore no.
They had had our setup, but all they did was just like do that instead of actually commentating. All right. Oh no. Ooh, my God, this man's crazy. All right, that was too hard, man. Oh no, it's not. All right, take it easy, man. This is it's as far as you've ever went right now. Now what's gonna happen?
Woo! And guys, with just 19 seconds left on the recording, that was an episode. We did it.
It was a long one, but thanks for sticking around.
It probably was only like 20 minutes. It's fine.
It was.
We've had longer episodes. Guys, have a great night. Peace. Like, comment, subscribe. Do it up. Boom. Peace.